Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Mashudu and this is ByMashudu, where we do all things natural hair DIYs and we talk about life. So in today's video I want to do a quick story time, and so if you like it, hit that like button, share, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Today's video I want to talk about a time where I lost items. This is not about me losing the items, it was just how those items were lost. The first time I had one of my items disappear was when my grandmother was not well. At this time she had been admitted in hospital, so me and my cousin, we were in her house. So she did something that annoyed me and I chased her, and while chasing her I was wearing flip-flops, and then the flip-flops came off and I just left them there. It was in the passage. It was, I don't know, hallway. You call it a hallway in America, but here in South Africa we call it passage. It's a passage. So I left them there and I just went about my day and, you know, forget about the flip-flops. I was comfortable walking barefoot. Fast forward, I don't know how many hours later, I wanted to wear the flip-flops again and I went looking for them. I found one. I searched the room that was closer to where I had left them, and I couldn't find it. I searched everywhere, under everything that I could lift, behind everything. I mean, the passage had nothing. It couldn't have been under anything or behind anything, because the passage is just a passage and there's nothing there. So I find the one, and the other one I cannot find. I went and told that there was a lady that used to help my grandmother out. I went and I told her that I had lost a flip-flop. I don't know what happened to it. This is after I had asked everyone in the house if they had seen it. Everybody said they didn't see it. So I told the lady that I was helping around the house that as she cleans she must look out for it. She agreed. She also helped me look before I left the house, and I'm sure this probably happened around between November and December at that time, because I was there from beginning of November to the week of Christmas that year. I left, came back after New Year's. Even when I came back the second time, I continued looking for this flip-flop and I couldn't find it. This is weird. Number one, I have never experienced something like this. Second thing is my grandmother being unwell. I felt it had a deeper meaning, and I continued looking for the flip-flop. I didn't find it. Eventually, in the in the second week of January that year following, my grandmother passed on. It meant I came back to the house for the third time now. In the midst of everything, I searched. Me and this helper kept searching for the flip-flop and we couldn't find it. Eventually left for school, and I just fast forward to Easter weekend. I went back there to my grandmother's house. I asked the lady. She said she hasn't seen it. She has been cleaning and having it in her mind to, you know, look for it. And so I had left the other one in that house and decided, you know what, let me take this one so that when the other one is found, I am 100% sure that that thing was not in the house. So I took it with me when I left this time. So every time whenever I went to my grandmother's house, I made sure that I asked about it and tried to look for it myself. I even looked outside the house, as in the yard, in the garden, everywhere I went looking, couldn't find it. Later in the year, around November, I'm sure it's around November, now that I think about it, it's probably a year after, because I think this thing probably disappeared beginning of November. So around November, she finds it. I just cannot remember where she found it, but she finds it. And then when I went there in around November, December, I took it, I wore it, and I continued with my life. That was the first time I had something disappear and come back. Found it weird and kept quiet about it. And that is the end of this video. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, comment, and share this video. I will see you in the next one.